Next, how many people know who the police chief is after the end of October? Everyone knows that we're having a new police chief starting in November. Bratton is resigning effectively as of the end of October. So how are we going to get a new police chief? What are the criteria? What's the procedure? I've asked one of the members of the police commission, Alan Skobin from the Valley, has been active in Valley matters for decades, or almost decades. He's from the police commission. He's going to explain the process and procedure and maybe a little as to how you can get involved in determining who is the next police chief.
Thank you. It's wonderful that so many people turned out tonight to talk about the chief of police. I understand there's a debate afterwards. I urge you to stay for the debate as well. Seriously. Thank you. I was asked to talk a little bit about the process we're going to go through to pick a new chief of police. So I wanted to explain to you what we did and what you can do to have input into the chief of police selection process. The City of Los Angeles Personnel Department is accepting applications for chief of police right now. And while we hired a firm to work with them in recruiting, we didn't spend a lot of your taxpayer dollars to let the whole world know about it, because we felt anybody who was a credible candidate would know there's an opening for chief of police in Los Angeles. So that was number one. Number two, they sent in their resumes, and we had a few areas we asked them to comment on, but it wasn't a complex task, because that's what this is about. We wanted to know their understanding of what we've gone through as a department the last 6 years, and what they would do to continue the momentum that we built up in the LAPD. Their familiarity, their experience in community-based policing, because we have a very strong belief that we're here to serve the public. That's really our reason for being here. Unless we're taking care of the public, we don't have any other real mission. Their political experience, dealing with employee groups, and leveraging technology. So we're accepting applications. The City Personnel Department will go through them, do initial vetting. They'll submit a group to the police commission. We think there'll probably be somewhere between 12 and 20 candidates. We'll interview those candidates, come up with a list of 3 people, and we rank them 1, 2, 3, submit them to the mayor. The mayor can pick from that list or reject it and ask for 3 more names. The mayor rejects those, and asks for 1 more name. We're hopeful that he'll pick from the first list we give him. And while we're not scheduled to be done until November after the chief leaves, we're hoping we can accelerate as much as possible, because I very much like not to appoint a temporary chief if we don't have to, because I believe that momentum in an organization is very important, and to have to appoint a temporary chief and another chief come in breaks some momentum, and I don't think it's good for the organization. And I can tell you, my preference, I'm very candid about it. I'm hopeful that we'll be able to have a new chief of police from within the ranks of the Los Angeles Police Department. And I believe it's very important for that person to have a very strong commitment to and relationship with the community. Because it's not enough to have partnerships with the community. We have to be totally integrated with the community. As I said, number one, our reason for being here at the police department is to provide service to you. And myself, by the way, I live in the city of Los Angeles as well. And that's our reason for existence. Yeah, I'm trying to shout, I don't know how much longer I can, but I'll do my very best. Anyway, so one thing you should know, we've had a website up, the city's had a website up where somewhere between 1,600 and 1,700 local residents have given us their opinion and what they think we should look for in a chief of police. That survey is up through tomorrow, so you still have an opportunity to give your input in that regard. You can go to lapdonline.com, and there's the icon there. If you want to know about the process, you go to the LA City Personnel website. You can get a copy of the brochure we have for recruitment. You can get a copy of the questions that we're asking the candidate to submit with the application, and our timeline. So that's basically the process we're going to go through. As I indicated, my preference is that we would have a candidate from within the department. I think there are a number of viable people within LAPD today. And I have a feeling we all share some of the same reasons for wanting that to be the case. Any quick questions about the process or what we're going to do?
I guess that's actually no questions.
Okay, no questions. I'm going to be here for a while. Thank you very much. And all I can promise you is that when we select the new chief, it's going to be your best interest at heart, because again, it's about the people who live and work in the city. Thank you very much.